Hi, welcome back to Guessagaingaming with another update on Pathfinder Kingmaker. This will be the last update on the War of the River Kings because I killed the River King. So, following on from the last update, I fought Irovetti. You have to go roundabout to find him. He's not in his chamber, but when you do find him, it's an annoying battle because he's not got that many army with him. I think there's a couple of wardens and some were-rats, those kind of things, but he's only a handful. He does magic spells and casts things over you. They don't kill you, but they're annoying. And he does a lot of concealment, so he's hard to hit with various things. But he's killable. And then once you kill him, then his demon friend, I think the one we killed in the torture dungeon earlier that disappeared, comes back. It's a kind of snaky kind of thing, and it revives his health completely, and you have to kill him and this demon thing again. It's not difficult, but it's still annoying because the demon thing heals itself a bit and he's back to full health. And then you get a dialogue option of what do you want to do with him, and if you elect to kill him, then you have to fight him again and kill him. So you have to kill him 3 times really. So it's a little bit annoying, but it's not undoable. It just is, like I said, it's a bit annoying, but anyway, it's what it is. And then he's dead. So after he dies, he's gone. You're finished in the palace. You can leave the palace. And then, having done a little bit of searching online during this mission, because I wasn't quite sure about various bits of it, I gathered there's quite a lot of different things that can happen out of this, and I'm not quite sure, even from reading a few things online, on YouTube, Reddit, whatever, I'm not sure whether some of them are bugs, some of them are different things that can happen depending on what you do, or a mixture of both. But when I came out of the palace, nothing happened. I was kind of expecting there to be a whole lot of dialogue about you've killed the king, and one thing I read said you get all these options of who you want to appoint as a governor and something like that. But nothing happened like that at all. So I came out, and when you come out of that area, you've got the option to go to the academy, and I went there, which is here. And when you come here, there's absolutely no one here. I mean, not just no one to talk to, there's literally nobody here. It's absolutely empty. Earlier on, at the beginning, there was a part mission here to go and confront, I can't think what his name was now, somebody here. But he's not here, and indeed nobody at all is here. So, here's what it is. You can run up to the, I'm assuming the doors of the academy, but you can't go in. There's no option to do anything, and there's literally nobody here. So obviously whatever I've done in the palace quest, or possibly because I killed the king, or maybe the order I did things in, this is completely disappeared, which is actually unusual for this game or most games. Usually you'd come here and there'd still be NPCs and things, but just not the quest you needed, or the person would have gone, but actually there's literally nobody here. So just so you kind of know, this isn't a thing where I'm saying this is what you should do. This is just so if you do it, you know one of the options that can happen. So you can come out of the palace and there's no dialogue with anybody. And if you go back to the academy, and I've not been there yet, but if you go to the academy, there's no one here either. So you're basically stuck with leaving the whole area. There's nothing to do. There's a port, but there's no options there to do anything much either. So I'm assuming there's no little exclamation mark of a quest. So I'm not going to go there just to find nothing. If there's nothing in the academy, there won't be anything there. And it would tell you if there was something you need to do there. So you just exit the area. Considering what I was expecting, it's actually funny because when I finished playing this yesterday, I actually stopped playing when I killed Irovetti in the palace, because I was assuming there was going to be quite a lot of decisions to make afterwards, and I was a bit tired, and so I decided to leave it till the next time, and there was no decisions. So it's not what I expected, because I expected it to be quite a lot, but it's not anything, which is the absolute opposite of a lot. There's nada, nothing. So I come out of here, because that's all you can do really, there's nothing else to do there. There's nothing else in the palace region, and there's nothing else in the academy. So you exit Pitax, eventually. This game often tries to save at the same time that you're doing something, so it's a bit...
And good riddance. Our ruler added the crown of Pitax to the crown of the Stolen Lands. But behind the dead monarch's foe.
Yeah, there you can see there's Irovetti just behind my queen with the blonde hair, and that thing with the weird long tongue, that's a snake demon thing that we had to kill. So yeah, so obviously from that dialogue, we've succeeded in winning the war against Pitax, I'm going to guess. Let me just check in our journal and see what it says there. Never assume anything. Okay, so we didn't confront Irovetti, that's the guy who was in the academy, but we killed their king and took over their country, so I don't think we needed to. Well, we didn't anyway, that's how it worked out. So that campaign is finished. So I'm assuming that we did it because it said we're now the queen of the river kingdoms, including Pitax, and we got their crown. But whether I did it in the right way, whether I did need to confront that Irovetti person to continue in the right line and get all the dialogue options, or whether something I did with the king or something else, I don't know. And like I said, even reading things online didn't make me know, because everyone seemed to have different results. So that's the result I got, that's all I can say. So from doing it in my order and my way, which is not talking to Irovetti, going straight to the palace, killing everybody, opting to kill the king and his snake demon, that's the options I got. So if you're playing this, best that you might go and confront Irovetti, not because you will definitely get a different thing, because I'm not sure how many of these things are bugs and how many of the things are optional differences, but just to see what happens, because I can't do that now. Well, I could go back and do a save, but there's no way I'd want to play the whole of that palace again. That was a very long, frustrating kind of dungeon-y mission. So anyway, so that's an update on the War of the River Kings, which is now over, and I will now go back to my capital, because that's kind of the only thing I can do, and see what's updated in the throne room, and we'll see what happens, because this is usually where you get either a long pause in this game where not much happens for a bit and you have to kind of just think of things to do, or in the throne room there'll be some new things for the advisors to go to, or some new things you need to sort out. So I'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching Guessagaingaming. Till next time, take care.